Greetings, friends in Christ of the Central Southern Illinois Synod. The New and Renewing Congregations Committee invites you this Labor Day weekend to participate in our second Synod-wide mission trip. And we are going somewhere very exotic this time, and I say exotic and really mean it because they have creatures in this place that look like this. That's right, everyone. We are headed to the land of the white squirrels, Olney, Illinois, where we will be hosted for the weekend by our good friends at Trinity Lutheran Church. Our weekend of service, worship, and fellowship begins on Saturday, September 3rd at Olney City Park. We ask everyone to please arrive between about 11:30 and noon. That will help everything get moving in good order. There will be a simple lunch included for you when you arrive. That is included with your registration. After our opening devotion, we'll break into our service project teams for the afternoon, after which we will share a wonderful supper and fellowship time at Trinity Lutheran Church in Olney. If you're traveling as a day tripper, you're welcome to do that, and you're free to leave either after the service projects or after the supper, whatever works best for you and the drive that you have ahead. If you're staying through the whole weekend, as I am, we'll also enjoy a great Sunday morning at Trinity, complete with all the trappings of worship and coffee hour and fellowship, all the good stuff, along with some more service work and a great closing devotion. Right now is scheduled to be about 2:30 or so to get us on the road by 3 o'clock, perhaps a little earlier. So that's our schedule for the weekend. And then you think, well, okay, service projects. What do you mean? Well, the service projects that we are looking at doing this time are going to be pretty exciting. I personally am really excited about this bicycle rodeo youth bike safety event. So that's going to be a lot of fun there. We also have some projects with painting and constructing some game courts and also putting together some Lutheran World Relief personal care kits. And I am pleased to announce that we are going to also have programming for children and youth. We hadn't originally planned for that. It was a wonderful blessing to hear from Jill Goldhammer at Salem Lutheran in Peoria that she would take care of coordinating some children and youth activities and service projects. My thanks go to Jill and the thanks of our whole committee for her involvement with that part of our project that we didn't know we were going to have. All right, so those are the details of what we'll be up to that weekend. And I'm betting that you heard that and now you're thinking, that sounds great. Sign me up. Well, here's how to do it. You can register on the Synod website by August 15th. That is our extended deadline, and no further extensions are anticipated. So please register by August 15th. The registration fee is $25 per person with a maximum cost of $200 per congregation for all their participants. We wanted to make sure that congregations that may be smaller or don't have a lot of folks that want to go travel for mission trips have a cheaper option than some of the larger ones that you'd pay to go to. And so that's part of our purpose of offering this trip. Now, you probably do notice, too, that $200, well, you get there with a group of 8 people, not a group of 10 or more like the website says. And to that I say, I'm sorry. Mathematical gifts didn't necessarily come immediately to mind for all of us here on the New and Renewing Congregations Committee. Well, again, we are church leaders and not mathematicians. But our bad math notwithstanding, your registration does include 4 meals, that is lunch and supper on Saturday, along with breakfast and lunch on Sunday. It also includes a yellow God's Work Our Hands ELCA t-shirt. And you may have one of those already, but we do invite you, especially if you don't have one, please register as soon as you can. We need to place an order soon, and we'll do a secondary one, but we may not be able to get those in time depending on shipping issues and delays and the kinds of things that we're seeing in the pandemic situation as that continues to roll out. So please do register soon if you do need a shirt. That's going to be real important for our situations on our service projects where we need high visibility for passing traffic. That's an important consideration of safety for our trip. Our next matter of consideration pertains to lodging for the trip. So this pertains to people who are staying with us on Saturday night. There are some free housing options available for you. I do want to highlight the host family or home option. There are some wonderful folks from Trinity Olney who are making their homes available, inviting people to stay with them. A very biblical pattern of behavior and some great hospitality. We thank them for that. If you would like to take them up on that offer, please do try to register as soon as you can so that you can make sure to get a spot for that. If you're looking for a hotel accommodation instead, The Best Western Plus Parkside Inn and Suites in Olney has a block of rooms reserved for our mission trip. You can call the number on your screen there, ask for the Trinity Lutheran block, but we do ask for that one that you please reserve by August 10th. That will make sure that you guarantee a room that is part of our block at that special mission trip rate. There's also a couple options there for campsites. Camping is great in that area. Heard great things about Red Hills State Park, and I know of 1 or 2 folks who are staying out there. Apparently it's beautiful, but fills up fast. If you're interested in camping, jump on the website that's listed there and go ahead and sign up as soon as you can for that. And lastly, there is one more group of folks that we'd like to reach with this video, and that is the group of folks who love this idea, love the ministry of the Synod-wide mission trip, but are not able to be with us in Olney this year. We learned a lot during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I say we as a committee, we as a church, as Christ's church throughout the world, we learned a lot about the importance of reaching people wherever they are. Reaching people who are right in the room with us, but also reaching people who are with us remotely or virtually, however is possible. And so in the spirit of that, our committee wanted to model a little bit of that through this mission trip. So take a look at the sidebar there next to me. There are a lot of different ideas of ways that your congregation can graft onto the excitement of this trip and carry that forward in your own context. You can use any of these or none of them. Whatever you choose, come up with your own is fine. But it is cool, we thought, to include people who might not be able to join us, but yet have excitement for this ministry. I do call your attention to the worship opportunities block. There's a possibility that we may be able to share the live stream of our worship service from Olney on Sunday morning. We could be able to share that on Synod Media. I'm not quite sure what that will look like or if that's possible. So stay tuned for details on that. And also stay tuned for details on that last part that's mentioned there about a new mission trip hymn. I'm writing a hymn text that'll use a relatively simple and familiar tune. I don't exactly know what that one is yet. I'm getting a little buy-in from Synod folks about what we might use for that. But stay tuned for that. That'll be another easy way that you can share this excitement with your congregation in a simple way. That's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to make this hybrid idea and concept come through in ways that are pretty simple, fun, and easy to work with. So with all that on our hearts and minds, it is with great joy that the New and Renewing Congregations Committee invites you to see us in Olney, September 3rd and 4th, Labor Day weekend. Let us come in peace to Olney. Come in peace to serve the Lord. That's right, I was quiet because I was waiting for you all. I know you said, thanks be to God. And so did I. Peace to you, and we hope to see you in Olney, September 3rd and 4th.